Hello there. My name is Ebera Banono from Church West, and I would like to say welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can have a staff member fill out the details of each member in your church. Now, I would like you to know that there are actually three ways by which these data can be captured. One, either members self-register following a given command and format. Two, or the files are the Excel worksheet is being exported and downloaded and is being filled by individuals in your church offline. Or the third method is by coming online, going to membership, clicking on add person. Now, once you click on add person, these informations can be filled out. Now, note also that the church can also have additional or custom field. That's like if the church needs to gather more data from each member, the church can also create it. In this, my own case here, Believer Foundation down to Word of Faith Bible Institute are custom field for my own church, and I'll be showing you how you can create this custom field shortly. Now, after everything, from the green line here downward, all these fields are optional. Now, after filling everything, you save. Now, the church also has an option to also send message at the point of registration. How does the church set up the message that will be sent at the point of registration? I will show you shortly. But before then, if you come here, you see membership status, membership. Now, this has to do with the status. By default, at the point of registration, every member is either considered a regular attendee or an outreach. An outreach is an evangelism contact. That is, during the church outreach, the people that the church evangelized to, they are categorized under outreach. Now, you can send them message instantly at the point of registration on the platform. And how do you do that? You do that by going to messaging, clicking on message template. In my own case, I already set it up. Here I said new contact. I said these are text messages that will be sent to registered contacts. So if you want to be sending messages at the point of adding new contact to those contacts, all you need to do is you come to the drop down here, you select new contact. In my own case, I've already set it up. Then you type the message you want to send. Then click submit. Now, if you also want to send messages to members at the point of registration, all you need to do is also set this registered. So if you want to do that, you come here, you select registered. In my own case, it is not showing because I've already set it up. Once you select it, you type the message and you submit. So from that point, any new member that is being registered, you will receive this message with their names being inserted here. Also, any new outreach contact that is being registered, also from the point whereby the church had set up the message will be sent to them immediately without delay. Now, moving forward, here I said you have a field called nearest home fellowship center and service unit. Now, the system here expects unique code of each home cell centers and service unit in your church. How does the church get this service unit code, and how does the church get this fellowship center code? It's simple. You go to house churches. When you go to house churches, once it's been loaded, here you have the names of all your centers, covenant names. Here you click on center codes. Now, these are the code. So for each member that their house is nearest to this address, they should know that this is the code for the homestead that is nearest to them. So what they need to do is to supply this code. Now, the same for service unit. How does the church also know the service unit code? It's also simple. You go to groups. After you've created service unit, you go to groups. Once it's been loaded, you see all the groups that you created as in your church. You click on it, then the code, group code, which is here. So all the church needs to do is to make available this code for each service unit and the codes for each home care centers in their church. Now I mentioned here that the church can also have additional field. But how does the church set this up? The church can set this up by going to here, account. Once the account page has been loaded, we go to spiritual growth. Now this field are considered to be on the platform, are considered to be spiritual growth. In my own case now, I've set up various field here. Now you can come here, add the full name of the field, then the code or abbreviation of the field that you create. So once this is done, now if a member wants to self-register, what would the code be? This is what this member will use as the field when there's what the code. So if member is self-registering and the member, for instance, wants to supply the date of Holy Ghost baptism, all he has to do is say HGB, then the date, according to the format of self-registering. Also, you can also update according to likewise. So once that is done, anytime the worksheet is being downloaded or this ad person is being clicked, the system goes behind and load up this field and insert them there, which can be filled. And this field expects date for each field. The system expects date for each field. So that is it. Thank you for your time and God bless.